Hello everyone, we're finally back. It's time for Spiral Series Season 2, ready to begin. As unlike the last season, where we start in race 1 out of 8, this time we have 10 races in this season. Also different from the previous season, instead of 16, we have 24 different teams trying to win. So that means 6 teams in every single heat. As here they come into the first one. As per usual, it's the top half that will move on, so that means other than the usual 2 out of 4, it will be the top 3 out of 6 who will be moving on. Out of this 24, 12 of them will be moving on to the semi-finals, and then 6 to the finals, or the first one to reach the bottom will win. We're here to welcome you into the course, 2 big funnels leading into 3 small ones, where again the top 3 and the first 3 to finish will find themselves in the next round, as we're ready to roll down. Top 3 teams from last season all here. In fact, most of the top teams from last season are here again, as well as a few newcomers. But we have to wait and see who will be the winners. As you can see, the end of heat number 1. Now preparing for heat number 2. A few newcomers here and a few returning players ready to roll again. Between them, the champions, the Streaming Serpents. Ready to roll and see what we've got. You see all the teams coming down again. You want to finish in the top 3. There are a few exceptions to this. There are 2 ways that you can lose in your heat. If you at any point get stuck, that means you did not finish. And if you skip any of the funnels, that is a disqualification due to cheating. You are not allowed to skip any of the funnels through jumping. And if you do, that will put you automatically in last place. As you can see here, only 3 teams remaining, rolling down the course. And we're just waiting for the final one to finish, as we have the teams moving on, as in fact, the Streaming Serpents got stuck. Serpentine stuck in the purple between the 2 big funnels, and that is a terrible start for the reigning champions, as the runner-ups are also in this heat. Gamma Rays ready to roll down. Let's see what they've got. Of course, we have a bunch of other teams, but you always want to keep an eye on the newcomers, and of course, the teams that have done well in the previous year. Season 2, you always want to start well, but we have to wait and see who will do as such. Gamma Rays last year started with the double gold at the start. Can they repeat it here? Seems unlikely, as they are quite far behind. We have to wait and see. Those teams continuing to roll down. As we make it all the teams to the orange. It's looking very close so far between the bottom 2, but now only 1 remains. We're just waiting for them to finish. And here they come. In fact, yes, Gamma Rays are also already out. As we're going to the final heat of round 1, here they come. Down into the course. 6 teams will be rolling down here again. Just you want to finish in the top 3. A bunch of newcomers also in every single heat. But we have to wait and see how they will manage. Team Light, the team that barely made it into another season once more. The champions of the Consolation Cup, in fact, are also here. Of course, Whitecaps also invited to this season, so that means the JBL Cup champions are also here. That is always exciting to see a team that has won trophies before, see if they can do it in a different type of league. But only time will tell if that will be the case, as at the moment we're waiting for, unsurprisingly, Team Light to finish last. No, in fact, actually, no, that's Translucent Grass, who finish in last place for this heat. In fact, look at the bottom 3 are the top 3 from Season 1. Shocking result here for everyone to watch, as we're ready to move on to the semi-finals. Rolling down once more. What a shocking start. Translucent Grass, Gamma Rays, and Streaming Serpents in the bottom 3. In fact, Streaming Serpents the only team to not finish the race. And the other 2 just having the worst time of the week. As at the moment, Knights of Night seeming to have the early lead in this heat. Down they come. But we may have skipped some of the funnels. We haven't really seen this on screen. We might have to take a rewatch. Of course, Maybe already checked the situation as the Maple Leafs seem to have fallen off. You can see them spinning in the bottom. Let's hope that they're okay. It's just a victory lap and not anything of a mistake. And let's see. Were there any skips? Were there any mistakes? No, there were not. Everything is fine. In fact, that was Piston from the Spitting Trades, who also moves on as one of the Marble struggles to start. Here they come. Okay, a bit of a rough start here at the top. Was that the Lime Axolotls who struggled to start? It doesn't matter, they're second into the funnel. A great recovery, almost instantly, from last place by a few seconds, already to the lead. Finishing just the first two funnels. Here comes the rest of the teams, of course. Everyone wants to roll down. We have the first one into the small funnels. And here comes number 2 and 3. Here is where the true race begins. Third place is still open and up for grabs. And it looks like it might be the Maple Leafs. It should be. But we have to wait and see if anything was perfectly legal. And it seems like it was. And indeed it was. Alongside them, the Lime Axolotls and Team Blah. As we have 7 through 12 also complete, we're now ready to go to the finals. Who will win the first race? We have to roll down and find out. Down they come into the course. Who will win the first race of the Season 2 of Spiral Series? It's time to find out. As we have an early start here for Knights of Night, who are starting in the front. Lime Axolotls and Team Black giving them good chase from behind. Lime Axolotls trying to take the lead and do. They're going to in first, in quite a healthy lead into the next funnel. The last big funnel is at the beginning. We're ready to fall down and do. Lime Axolotls keep the lead already into the final funnel, and they will win the first race of Spiral Series. What a start for the Lime Axolotls. Phenomenal start to the season. You want to start with a gold, and in fact they did. Great showing from Bob. Gets his team a gold and a positive start. This team has needed this, considering they haven't really been seen since Season 1 of the JBL Cup. And we got a team stuck right at the end. That's unfortunate. That is Piston, and you can see Autumn here on the bottom, fallen off. But on the podium, it is the Lime Axolotls, alongside Knights of Night and Sweet Dandelions. We hope to see you in race number 2, and until then, don't forget to keep